aspirations, interviews and more. Subscribe.
Fight fans, welcome, and today I'm joined on my channel by European light heavyweight champion Lyndon Arthur. Lyndon, I hope you're well, mate.
I'm good, sir. How are you?
I'm all right, thank you. I'm glad to get you on for this interview. I'm looking forward to this one. Be interesting.
Yeah, man, let's do it.
Cheers. First question. I hope you're enjoying a nice rest from the ring after a brilliant fight and victory. And congratulations against Brad Rea.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm enjoying it, and I'm getting back in the gym this week now. I've had a couple of weeks off, and I'm going to get back in and start working on some stuff.
Brilliant. So I saw you was at the Eubank Junior Benn fight the weekend, supporting your friend on the undercard, Ishmael Davis. I've been seeing your banter online going on and that on social media.
We'll talk about that here, but we're all aware of what happened to Ishmael. We're all aware.
Yeah. Well, obviously that's your downtime, but while we're on the subject of that fight, what did you think of Chris Eubank versus Conor Benn? What did you think of the performance from Chris Eubank?
I think it's a hard one because I like Conor. I don't mind Chris so much now. I do believe it was more Chris not being on it than it was Conor being good. Take nothing away from him. He did what he had to do. But I don't think it was Chris from the first fight. Yeah. And I think the first fight drained him, and he made it, and then he performed. Conor really brought it out of him, and I think he needed another 6 month rest to his body to get to then make that weight again. I don't think it's all right. Everyone can sit on the sideline and say it was rigged or it was this and that, but I don't. There's a lot of people that don't know about making weight are saying these things. It can really. It's like you can make the weight. I can make 12 stone. I can go make super middleweight. Am I going to perform at super middleweight? No, I'm not. I'm gonna get hit. I'm gonna get beat up. Or I'm gonna have no energy. And I think that's what was with Chris.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously you're the boxer, but as a fan watching, to me, it looked very apparent of the first fight took a lot out of him, the weight restrictions as well. But I'm glad, like, as a fan, we can put that sort of rivalry to bed now. The two fights is all what was needed. The trilogy is not needed at all, in my opinion.
It's definitely not needed, but
it's 1-1.
It is 1-1. It is 1-1. I don't think it'll ever happen. I don't think that the rematch for the third fight will ever happen, but because the dads didn't have 3 fights. The dads didn't, so it would make sense to leave it on leave it on what it is now. It would just make sense.
Yeah.
Then maybe Conor and Chris's kids can fight in 30 years. No,
don't rule it out. This is boxing.
That's what I'm saying. What they've done there is legendary, and probably won't get done again.
Yep, I totally agree with you.
Not for a long time, anyway.
Yep, totally agree with you on that. Well, we'll come back to your victory, winning your European light heavyweight title. Reflecting on the fight that you had against Brad Rea, that took place just under 3 weeks ago, you had to get up off the floor to win that fight. It was a brilliant comeback in that fight, the way you took control. Was it a tougher fight than you anticipated?
Not so much tougher fight. The knockdown shocked me really. You know what? Again, not to take nothing away. I was just too experienced for him, and again, not to disrespect him, but I'm better than him for now. Do you know what I mean? Maybe he'll get better. I'm assuming, but I'm better than him. I do things better than him. So it's not like the fight shocked me. What shocked me was how relentless he was and how able to take my shots. He was able to do, because I was hitting him with some big shots, and I probably hurt him a couple of times, and he stayed in there. He didn't want to get out. I do think he went into submission mid-fight, and I kind of accepted. He was still trying, because as a natural fighter, he'll try, but I felt he accepted that this is harder than what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. He's a nice, great guy as well, Brad Rea. I've had him on my channel as well. He's obviously there's a lot of respect between you
Yeah,
both
1,000,000%.
before, during, and after the fight. That mutual respect is good to see.
Yeah, if it wasn't Brad fighting me, I'd have been supporting him. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah, you did. I saw you said that before the fight as well. Like I said, good to see the mutual respect. You won a majority decision. I mean you won the fight, but do you think the judges got it wrong and you beat him more convincingly than what the
yeah,
scores were?
I didn't on the night, but when I watched it back, it definitely wasn't a draw. When I watch it back, I give myself round 1, round 5, round 6, round 7, round 9, 10, 11, and 12.
Yeah.
I think I lost 2, obviously 3 and 4, and 8.
Yeah. Well, the scores were 1-1-4, 1-1-4 a draw, 1-15, 1-13, 1-15, 1-12. Yeah, as a fan, I thought that you did start going away with the fight more as the rounds went on. I thought you grew
From
into it.
mid round, but you know what as well? If he didn't drop me in the second, the first round I won, the fight was gonna be like that. You know, the fact that he dropped me, like, bought him to round 5. Do you know what I mean? And after that, when I got my bearings back fully, he went and took over the fight. So the him knocking me down was probably the best and worst thing that could happen to him. Because after he knocked me down, he went for it. He tried to get me out, which fighters should do. He tried to get me out of there, but he unlucky for him. Unfortunately for him, sorry, I've got a good defense, and I still had a bit of my wits about me. Yeah. And I got my bearings back. I just took over the fight.
Well, hats off to you both. Obviously, hats off to you for the victory, and hats off to both of you for a brilliant fight. It really was a great watch.
And I'm happy that it was the fact that my first time back in Manchester in so many years, and in such a big fight for a European title and against a blue.
Yeah,
I'm happy that the fight. I'm happy that the fight was what the fight was.
Yeah, it was a really, really entertaining, brilliant watch. Early days, I know, so soon after your last fight, the one we're talking about against Brad Rea. But is there any plans, sort of like what's next for you?
Not yet, no. I'm not sure if I've got a mandatory. I'm not sure, but I've just got a few things with myself, issues I need to fix, and then we get it cracking again with whoever.
Okay, that's great to hear. One of your former opponents, Anthony Yarde, goes for third time lucky this weekend to become world champion against Benavidez for the WBC light heavyweight title. Obviously, you've shared the ring with Anthony Yarde 3 times. What's your opinion on this fight? Do you think he can become world champion in this fight?
I think he can win. I think he can win. He's definitely got a chance. You know, we are only men, and Benavidez is also only a man, but he's a hell of a man, a hell of a fighter. So it's definitely a hard task. Definitely a hard task. I definitely think the later the fight gets, the more it suits Benavidez. I think if Yarde's going to beat him, he's going to have to beat him early, or at least definitely earn his respect, so he doesn't want to come forward as much early.
Yeah.
We definitely can win. It's just Willie.
Well, 2 big punchers. It's an exciting fight on paper. Do you think it will be exciting?
Yeah, because Benavidez is going to come forward. He's going to do what Benavidez does, and Yarde's going to be, you think, I'm not just going to let you do this. And he's going to have to fight with him.
Do you think Anthony Yarde is as good as he was, or do you think like he's like sort of like diminished a little bit as the few years have gone by?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like what we say, what we classing now.
Well, obviously the first fight you had with him, you beat him. The second fight, obviously he stopped you, and then the third fight, the trilogy on the undercard of Eubank, Benn won. He sort of had a few critics after that fight saying, "Oh, you know, he's I know we get."
But that's then disregarding what I'm capable of, though.
That's what I was like, sort of coming to. Like,
I'm I'm a good fighter, and I'm his best.
Absolutely.
I'm his best win.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? I'm his best win. So,
Yep.
and I believe I'm a high level fighter. You know, I'm not
Yep.
saying I'm a Bival or a Beterbiev, but I'm a high level fighter, and the fact that he had a hard fight against me, which some people think I won, doesn't take anything away from me. I just prefer as another good performance straight after that fight.
Yep.
I'm now European champion, which is near world. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I don't know if it's possible. We'll find out, innit? We'll find out. Obviously, it's we have to give credit for Yarde. Yeah. As much as he's just bypassed like British and like European like kind of thing.
Yep.
With the continental belts, when he's had a chance to take on the world champions that way, he's done it. All three that he's fought have been monsters. I fought before with however many weeks notice. Monster. He's fought Kovalev when Kovalev was an animal, nearly beat him.
Yep.
He's fought Beterbiev, give Beterbiev a good fight. I won't say nearly beat him, but he definitely fought him. And now he's got Benavidez. So he's give a good account of himself. He's come up short. He's give a good account of himself each time.
Yeah.
You know, you have to give credit where credit's due.
Absolutely, you do. And as I say, the trilogy that you had with Anthony Yarde, like particularly the first one, I remember that during lockdown. I actually backed you to win on points. I was pleased. I was pleased with that one.
I paid for a lot of people's Christmases that night, did.
Especially when during COVID when we couldn't do anything as well. And
Good night of boxing.
Was really good. Well, you've held the IBO world title yourself. As you say, you've been in the likes with Bivol, challenged him for the WBA. You're mentioning there about your European champion now with your credentials. You're a really good fighter. Do you still have your world title aspirations?
Yeah, I'd love to fight for a world title. Love to. I'd love Yarde to beat Benavidez and we have a 4 fight. That's
Really?
I get it for like, but no, no, 1,000,000%. I do. What? As long as I keep winning, it's gonna come natural anyway. So.
Do you feel like then at your stage of your career now, you're sort of like revitalised now? Do you feel like you're really like coming into your own more again?
I feel like I might be coming into a bit of a prime.
Really?
I don't know if I am. I'll be like, because I don't know if it's coming into a prime or coming in, or just actually the fact that I'm dieting properly. My last 2 fights, I've had a nutritionist for the first time.
Oh, really?
I've never always crashed the weight. I've always made weight stupidly. I've always done daftness. Like now, like these last 2 fights, and I think it shows in performances where I'm actually dieting fully for the full 10, 12 weeks. I'm doing different kind of runs and different strength conditions, like different setup. I've got like a proper team for the first time, in my whole boxing career. So maybe that's helping. I don't know. Maybe it's a mind thing. I don't know. But I'm performing better than I was, and I think, like I said a minute ago, my last 2 fights show that.
Yeah, definitely. I'd agree. Really, really good insight as well. That is to hear that with the nutritionist making the difference as well.
Yeah.
Finally, as well, I saw you have an opinion a little bit of this on social media, but Jake Paul takes on Anthony Joshua Friday, December the 19th. As a boxer, what is your take on this?
Look, it's a win-win for Jake Paul and it's a lose-lose for Anthony Joshua. Yeah. If Anthony Joshua goes in there and gets hit once off Jake Paul,
Is it going to happen though?
The fight or him getting hit?
Like, is Jake Paul going to be able to tag Anthony Joshua?
He shouldn't be able to. But then you never know. You can be that scared because he's going to be scared. No matter how confident he thinks he's going to be scared
because of the pressure.
Joshua's going to be nervous as hell. Yeah, because this fight, as much as it's just Jake Paul, as much as it's like this is putting the whole of boxing on your back. Like he's literally, if you don't go to sleep like badly, like, as much as I don't want anyone to get hurt, it's a hurt game. But if he didn't go to sleep badly or stopped like real quick, like within the first time they throw punches, then it's gonna just. I don't know how much Joshua cares anymore. He's carried boxing in Britain on his back for the last 10, 15 years, whatever it's been. Is he asked anymore? I don't know. I'd like to believe so. But he's getting paid what, 50 to 800 million, whatever it
70
is.
million.
Yeah, it's like you're not doing it, are you? Like you are gonna do it, like no matter what. And if Jake Paul actually this fight does happen, Jake Paul, you gotta give credit to Jake Paul. You gotta give credit. Like even if he gets knocked out, you've gotta give credit.
Absolutely.
And I also don't think Jake Paul's as bad as people think he is. Like in boxing, Jake Paul probably boxed his first 10 fights harder than I boxed my first 10 fights. And a lot of the boxers as well. We all box journeymen that go in there just to survive.
Yeah.
He's boxed the likes of Anderson Silva, the likes of flipping Chavez's son, flipping this person, that person. Obviously some American football as well that can't fight, but he still boxed like world champion combatants, like in a different sport, which is a big thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he was able to make his mistakes in front of us all, not like live. Like he was literally learning on the job, and he's probably got to a place now where it's probably English title level, Southern area, not British, whatever, Central area level. It's probably that level now, but he's done it on that bigger stage that he can, and he's got a bit much of a bigger name. He can pull Javante Davis's name, and he can pull Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, it's
How mad is
madness.
it? How mad is it? He probably could fight Canelo. He said it years ago. I'll fight Canelo. He probably could. You know what I mean? If you can fight Joshua, you can fight Canelo.
Yeah.
Like if you can fight Javante Davis, you can fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, I totally agree.
As for the fight, if Jake Paul goes in there and gets knocked out, what to do? Everyone thinks he does. If he gets knocked out and catches Joshua with a jab, he's not gonna live that. He's gonna live with that forever. Yeah. If he goes in there and does anything better than the first round, that's good for him. And he's been paid 100 million quid. Now, Joshua goes in there. If he takes 3 rounds to knock him out, but gets hit, it's bad for him. He can't even go in there and do what he did against Ngannou because people aren't going to respect that.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Some people thought Ngannou's going to knock Joshua out. Nobody in the world thinks Jake Paul can win this. Nobody.
I agree.
Nobody. And everyone is thinking Joshua's going to go in there and just poleaxe him, put him to sleep real quick, which I do. I believe so because he's much bigger than him. And Anthony Joshua is 2-time heavyweight champion of the world. So anything less than a sleep is looks going to look bad on Joshua. That's why I say, does he care? Does he care?
Yeah, I get where you're coming from, but surely for like you say, you don't want anyone to get hurt. None of us want that, but surely for the sake of justice for boxing, couple of rounds, Joshua will have him out of there, won't he?
You know, but it's what I'm saying. You can't. A couple of rounds is too long.
You really think so?
A couple of rounds is too long. Jake Paul's like as much as what I'm saying is if he gets him out in a couple of rounds, I'll be fair enough. 2, 3 rounds, 4 rounds, you could go for me, work him out and get him out. It's going to be a lot of pressure. Nobody's hearing that. Nobody's hearing how much pressure is going to be on this fight. No fan at all is going to listen to the fact that listen, Joshua's going to be under a lot of pressure. Jake Paul's not as bad as people think he is. No one's hearing that. Only people that actually understand that he's on central area level, maybe. Do you know what I mean? Like, so anything other than a round, the first punch that engages, the first jab Joshua lands has got to make him get on his bike and just try and survive as much and not even throw back at Joshua. For it to be like, yeah, that's what's supposed to happen. Because boxing fans can be horrible, man.
I mean, I'm on more Twitter discussing boxing than any other social media platform. And I've learned over the years, like, as the years have gone by being a boxing fan, I just see some of the stuff and I'm like, like I've said it many a times. 3-4 losses, they're done.
Yeah, done. But people calling me washed. And now I'm the best. Now I've got the best job in boxing again. Off of one performance. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I go out and have a bad performance in that fight, I'm gonna be the worst again.
Yeah.
And it was a fluke against Bradley. It was a fluke against. Do you know what I mean? So Like you got to be thick-skinned in this game, and you got to be able to just get on with whatever and just worry about yourself. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like I've got to. I took boxing personal after the first Yarde fight. I took it personal then. Now because I understand the game, it's like it's just business, and the people that are talking shit about you, they've never done a round of boxing in their life, and you're probably earning more money than them, and you're probably doing better than life than them, and they're probably a fan of you low key, and they probably just, you know what I mean? Like you got to be in that mindset.
Yep.
Or like the Instagram comments and the Twitter comments will get you.
Yeah.
You know what I
Speaking
mean?
facts, yeah, you're speaking facts. Absolutely, I can't. 'Cause, you know, you've hit the nail on the head. That's exactly. Obviously, you're the boxer, but that's exactly how I see it with social
Yeah,
media.
we're in the public eye. We give them a reason to talk about. We give them option on us because we perform in front of. We are entertainers.
Yeah, yeah,
The courtyard gestures back in the day to the king. Like we are that, so he can go this or he can do that, and that's what they do. With the internet type thing, like that's their up and down, their thumbs up and thumbs down is the internet. So if they think you're shit, they're gonna tell you shit. They're gonna tell you you fluked it. They're gonna tell you you shouldn't have won that. They're gonna tell you that was a robbery. They're gonna tell you you did well there. The comments and the fans and the public will tell you that. So in boxing, we give them the option on us because we are entertainers. And that's just it. That's why you gotta be thick skinned. You can't take things with a pinch of salt.
yep. That's once again really, really fascinating to listen to someone who's obviously suffered defeats, heard the critics, come back, had good wins, you then the best again. Like it's just as a fan, as like me, what I am of the sport, it's just nice to hear the honesty of how it all sits in the mind of someone like yourself.
It's horrible. It's horrible being a boxer sometimes. It's horrible. It's horrible. Even after you win, you're chasing that high that one night, and after that one night, it's like I need to do it again. I gotta go and do it again now. I need that fix again. You know what I
I
mean?
can imagine that actually. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lonely sport at top and bottom.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a really, really brilliant way to end this interview with you, Lyndon. It's been a great listening to you. Really, really appreciate your time as well. Thanks for coming on.
No problem. No problem.
And hopefully get you back on in the future, mate. When
You just gotta make sure you remind me that I'm coming on the show.
No problem. I can deal with that. No problem, mate. Thanks for your time, Lyndon.
No problem.
Cheers, mate. Speak soon. Thanks, mate. Bye.